Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do a quick review of the SoundPEATS Capsule3 Pro Plus since they've been updated. And I've been testing them out for the last couple of weeks. And how I normally do my reviews is, this is for the normal person that wants great sound, etc., etc. And occasionally I'll put the technical specs here or here for you to read at your own leisure. You can always pause. I've also included a microphone test at the end, so let's get straight on with the review. Okay, SoundPEATS Capsule3 Pro. They've sold hundreds of thousands of these. They've got great reviews. Let me first talk about the size of these things. That is it. They come in a nice box. I should start with that. And these little things here, I've kept them on. These are attached to the bottom of the earbuds to make sure they're not charged in transit, etc. So when you get them, you've got a full charge straight away. So make sure you take these off straight away and then get rid of them, unless you need it for some reason, which I can't think of why. Nice little box. That's on the outer. Inside. And instruction sheet. You get 6 in total of spare ear tips. Very nice and soft quality here. So they mold to your ear. Very nice. You get a USB-C type charger. The ear tips come in a little bag. I'll talk about all the things I love and a few things that I think could be improved. I can't get rid of this now. It's stuck to my fingers. Okay. I've made loads of notes here. First, let's talk about the actual case. Very, very nicely done. Very elegant. Looks very, very nice. And more importantly, I've been using it, as I mentioned, some time now. It's a matte finish, rubberized kind of. But look at that. No fingerprints. It's got a nice little gold words, few words here. It says, "Hear your imagination." I'm not sure that's required, but it's a nice gold. If they had their name there, I think it'd be better for them, but that's up to them. Nice little kind of grey strip here. Very, very nicely made. Nice locking mechanism. The magnet part, as you can see, not going anywhere. So it passes that test, and they're very secure inside. I'll take them out here. Put it straight in the ear, like so. And I should have turned off my Bluetooth, but I probably need that on. Let me take it off and I'll keep them here. They're the stem type. It seems a general consensus that the stem type do give you better microphone quality because the mic is closer to your mouth, and each one has 3 mics. Very, very important. When they first came out, they were well over $100. Now you can pick them up for about anything from $50 to $80. So I'll put a couple of links below. They're always on promotions. They're in a very competitive marketplace. So firstly, how does the sound? I'll put this in, and I'll go through the app, which will also explain a few things as well. So you tap on the app, easy to set up the app. You just scan the box somewhere, and it takes you straight to the App Store. It works on iOS, Apple, or any Android. And I'm now recording it. It shows you my model here. Then it finds it. And here we're going to go through some of the features. Noise cancelling, normal, and transparent. All in this price range, they all work very, very, very good. Very well, no problems at all with this at all. Excellent. Double device, that means obviously you can use it on more than one device. Disabled, it's got touch controls, normal touch controls. You can disable those, which a lot of phones don't allow you to do that, but it's a nice touch. So if you don't want to disable that for some other reason, you don't have to, and it's got a game mode. So obviously the latency goes way down, and it's excellent. I'm not a gamer, but I did try it out. It's excellent. Transparency, if you want to talk, hear all the outside world, you don't have to take them out your ear. Great. Where it's got left and right, I would like to see the percentages there. It'd be nice. It's a nice design. The earbuds themselves, if I could just show you, very, very nice, quite classy. It's not a sort of outrageous kind of gold. It's very, very nice. Gold black. And I like grey. I never like the black ones. It shows any earwax too much, but very, very nice. I've got the large size tips here now. And it also has the metal inside with the holes to stop any dust getting in. You can use these for all sports. It's water resistant, waterproof. Waterproof is pushing it because you can't swim in them, but it's great for day to day if it's raining, gym, all that kind of stuff. And I will put them in one more time just to show you they're not going anywhere. These are the large ones, and the fit is perfect, and I can't hear a thing when I put them in. Okay, so now we continue with the app. Let me just walk you through this. We then go into the settings. And it has a load of presets, which are nice. You've got about, about 10. Then you've got a great equalizer. Look at that. You can actually change it to whatever sound you want. Now, everyone's ears are different, so the sound that you're going to want is down to you. If you want more bass, you up the bass, and so on and so on. There isn't a right or wrong answer here. The key, as it is with any earbud, is getting the right size tips. So I highly advise the first thing you do when you get these, it comes with a medium by default, put them in, but I always recommend change one of them and put the large one in and see if it still feels comfortable. The large one's going to be better to stop outside noises and you get a better seal. If they're uncomfortable, of course, go to a smaller one or back to the middle. And the other thing is, I know quite a few people that have one large on one tip and they have a medium on the other one because they've got different size ears. It's just to let you know that as well. So the ear tips, no problems whatsoever there. You can customize. So that's that. You can call them different names, however you want to do that. And let me go back to this again. More here. You've also got adaptive. So here, if I tap on that, where it's got retest, I just tried it out myself, but I didn't do a proper test. It's going to take you through different frequencies. It's like a hearing test. And you just be honest, because otherwise you're defeating yourself. You just say when you can hear it, you say yes, no, and then it will set the sound to whatever you're hearing. So if you don't hear certain frequencies, it will adapt accordingly. Hope that makes sense. I think so. Right, what else do we have here? User manuals built into it, which is nice. And I think that's pretty much, you've got contact us, settings, which we've already talked about. You can have different languages. And that's it. And of course, the update. The update was a few days ago now, and it sorted out any connectivity problems. I personally never found any, but you may have. So make sure you do the updates, generally speaking, at least for the Android phone. I don't know about iOS. So anything else I want to talk about on the notes? I think that covers that. There is one thing I will mention. The app. I think it could do with some work. This is one of the things that need improvement, in my opinion. For instance, the app doesn't work unless you've got Wi-Fi or data. That is the first time I've ever seen that on any phone. I believe they are changing that very shortly. But I did want to mention that, being you've come to this channel for an honest review, and I tell you the pluses and the minuses. Let's now go to the actual sound. That's what you're buying this for. Normally, to get a dual driver of this quality, you've got to pay well over $100. This has that dual driver that you're looking for. So the sound on this is what you're paying for. You're not paying for all the extra features, gimmicks that other phones have. It doesn't light up on the sides, not like a certain company I know, no name mentioned, full of gimmicks, but we won't talk about that. Lovely fit in your pocket. And I've been using them in the pocket, not a scratch on them, which is marvelous. First class there. The transparency mode is excellent. They vary a lot. I mean, just to show you, we just very briefly, these are some of the earbuds. And I've got earbuds there that cost 5 times more than this. So what you pay and what you get is not necessarily correlates with the price. So for this kind of price, let's assume it's around $70. You might be able to get it a bit less. It's good value, solid value, good company, excellent support. Let me tell you a couple of negatives I don't like so much or need improvement. Wireless charging. I personally don't use wireless charging that much. It's nice to have, but you don't need it. There's a sync to pair like a TV or something. There's a little black button there. You press that in case you can't see it. That's also used to reset as well. USB-C charger. The minute you take it out the box, even though you choose all the settings you want, it's very good, very well tuned. I mean, excellent for the money. The call quality, 6 mics, as I mentioned, excellent. It was only about a year ago, if you had earbuds and you made calls outside in the wind, people would say they couldn't hear you. You'd have to spend a fortune to get good earbuds to do that. These people can hear me fine. I've not had any complaints. I've been out on windy conditions. I've used it on WhatsApp. So now you're using Bluetooth to connect. You're using your data to connect to WhatsApp. No problem at all. I've been using it on my Samsung S24 Ultra, but it should be the same on virtually every Android phone. Very comfortable. So it gets the thumbs up for me. And the microphone test is coming up now. Okay, so I'm now phoning you from the SoundPEATS earbuds in a very noisy shopping mall. Loads of people talking. How well could you hear me? 1 to 10.
I can hear you 9.
9. And
Yes.
can you hear a lot of background noise?
No, cannot hear at all.
Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I will speak to you in a minute.
Okay,
Okay.
ค่ะ